A very good evening to all my dear students and welcome to online benchers by Exampur। सभी बच्चों का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आज के इस इम्पोर्टेंट इवनिंग सेशन में ऑनलाइन बेंचर्स बाय एग्जामपुर के एसएससी और रेलवे चैनल पे। मैं आशा करता हूं कि आप सब लोग अपने घर परिवार के साथ बिल्कुल सुरक्षित होंगे, सेफ होंगे। तो जितने लोग लाइव जुड़ चुके हैं आज के सेशन पे, प्लीज़ मुझे एक बार रिप्लाई करें ताकि मैं आज के इस सेशन को स्टार्ट कर सकूं। I request you all to please quickly join the session. Please quickly connect with me ताकि मैं आज के इस सेशन को स्टार्ट कर सकूं। Each one of you, please quickly connect with the class. Please quickly join the session. So I request you all to join this particular session of 4 p.m. in which I am going to discuss 25 important questions for today. So before I begin the session, let me discuss with you all about the Parivartan 2.0. I must tell you about this. This Parivartan 2.0 brings to you all more than 70 plus courses with a validity of 1 year. And if you wish to subscribe any of these 70 plus courses, for that you need to download the Exampur official app from the Google Play Store. And if you want to inquire about any of these courses, you need to call us on 9873 111 552, and also you can WhatsApp us on 844 811 6245. Under this Parivartan 2.0, the 70 plus courses which we are offering you, this comprises of UP special courses, railway exam courses, defense oriented courses, technical exams related courses, teaching courses, SSC, banking, Bihar special, MP special, Rajasthan special, as well as the other courses like CCC and spoken English. And all these benefits of 70 courses you are being provided just for rupees 1499 with a validity of 1 year. So what you need to do is that you need to pay rupees 1499 and you will get all these, you will get the subscription of all these 70 plus courses with a validity of 1 complete year. So why wait? Simply download the Exampur official app and go for the kill. Okay, the very first question for today is that which type of institution is the Finance Commission? The question about the first question for today is that which type of institution is the Finance Commission? Is it a statutory institution? Is it a constitutional institution? Is it a non-constitutional institution? And none of the option above is correct. Please go for the answer. Which type of institution is the Finance Commission? The question is about the Finance Commission. Please go for the answer. All of you. Can you please tell me about this? Which type of institution is the Finance Commission? Is it a statutory body? Remember, always remember one thing. Those institutions are called as statutory, which has been passed by the Act of Parliament but is not mentioned in the Constitution. But this article, this Finance Commission, which is under Article 280, it is purely a constitutional institution, and this is a, which one you can say, 5-member body. And this Finance Commission is appointed. This is appointed by the President of India for 5 years. And remember one thing, presently we are into the present Finance Commission is chaired by N.K. Singh. This is the 14th Finance Commission, 2017 to 2022. Next question for today is that in which year was the Reserve Bank of India established under the Reserve Bank Act? Is it 1960, 1947, 1935, 1957? In which of the following year was the Reserve Bank of India, which we call as RBI, was established under the Reserve Bank Act? I must tell you, the Reserve Bank Act is of 1934. The act was it on 1934, and on the recommendation of, you have to remember one thing, Hilton Young Commission. It was the Hilton Young Commission which recommended for the establishment of the Reserve Bank of India, and this was done on 1st April 1935. So the answer will be C option. C is the correct option. And do remember, it was on the recommendation of Hiltonian Commission. Grissoms law in economics is related to which of the following? Supply and demand, distribution of goods and services, consumption and supply, or circulation of currency. Grissoms law or the Grissoms law in economics is related to which of the following? Is it related to the supply and demand, distribution of goods and services, consumption and supply, or circulation of currency? Do remember one thing. Always remember one thing, कि bad money drives out good money out of circulation. This is the Grissoms law. Bad money always drives out good money out of circulation. So we can simply say that this law, Grissoms law, is about the circulation of the currency. This law has been explained that, for example, we have a bronze coin and we have a silver coin. We have the two metals, silver and bronze. And this is called as the commodity money. If the commodity money is in circulation, one is of bronze and other is of silver, and both are having the same value, then always remember one thing, the metal which is costlier will be hoarded by the people, and there will be larger use of those metal which is cheaper in character, because both are having the same value. So this is called as ki bad money drives out good money out of the circulation, or black money always pulls out the white money out of the market. This is all about the Grissoms law. So it is about the liquidity or circulation of currency. What does the first step of theory of demographic transition indicates? Do you know what is the first step of theory of demographic transition? This theory of demographic transitions basically indicates which of the following? High birth rate and high death rate, falling death rate and high birth rate, low birth rate and low death rate, and all options are correct. Can you please tell me about this? What does the first step of theory of demographic transition indicate? I must tell you one thing, कि when you will read the census, when you will go through the data of census, we always tell कि year 1921 is considered as the year of demographic transition, or it is called as the year of great divide, or it is called as the year of population divide, because after 1921 onwards, the growth rate of population in India has been registered with the positive sense. So the demographic transition basically indicates which thing? You will say it is always indicates high birth rate and high death rate. This is the demographic transition. Exactly. This is the meaning. Who among the following considered right to constitutional remedies to be the heart and soul of the Indian Constitution? Is it Dr. Rajendra Prasad? Is it Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? Is it Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru? Or is it Sardar Patel? The right to constitutional remedies. This is mentioned under Article 32 of the Constitution. This is mentioned under Article 32 of the Constitution, that is right to constitutional remedies. And this right to constitutional remedies, which consist of 5 important writs: habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, and quo warranto. So these right to constitutional remedies has been called as the heart and soul of the Constitution by which of the following? Is it Rajendra Prasad? Is it Ambedkar Sahab? Is it Nehru ji? Or is it Sardar Patel? So what you will say, it's the B.R. Ambedkar. He has called the right to constitutional remedies as the heart and soul of the Constitution. Next important thing is that under which writ the courts sought to produce a person in the court suspected to be missing or in custody, that is to have a body. Is it mandamus? Is it quo warranto? Is it certiorari? Or is it habeas corpus? Under which writs the courts has sought to produce a person in the court suspected to be missing or in custody? Which writs, through which of the following writs the courts produce a person or bring a person in the court who is suspected to be missing or in custody? that is under Article 22, which is called as preventive detention, in which it has completely been ordered that any arrested person should be produced before the first class judicial magistrate within 24 hours of his or her arrest. So this is done through which of the following? You will say habeas corpus. It's the D option. Mandamus is basically the writ that is issued against the government authorities or the government officials to perform their duties according to their capacity. Quo warranto is basically the questioning whether a person who is holding any government office or government post is capable of holding that post or not. And certiorari is a writ which is always issued by the higher courts against the lower court if the lower court has breached its jurisdiction, and after breaching the jurisdiction it has given the judgment. So that is called as the certiorari. Who among the following Indians served as the president of the International Court of Justice? Among these four, which of the following Indians served as the president of the International Court of Justice? Is it Justice Nagendra Singh? Is it Justice M. Karju? Is it Justice Y.B. Chandrachud? Or is it Justice J.S. Khekar? Which of the following Indians served as the president of the International Court of Justice? And he is supposed to be the first president of the ICJ as well. And you all know the International Court of Justice is headquartered at The Hague, Netherlands, in which we have total number of 15 judges which are elected by the UN General Assembly on the recommendation of United Nations Security Councils for the tenure of 9 years. And presently, Dalbir Bhandari from India is the representative in the International Court of Justice. And if this question is being asked by you, the answer will be Justice Nagendra Singh. A will be the correct answer. Is that clear to everybody? The theory of basic structure of the Indian Constitution was propounded by the Supreme Court in which of the following historic cases? The theory of basic structure. Is it Golaknath case? Is it Minerva Mills case? Is it Keshwananda Bharti case? Or is it the Menka Gandhi case? In which of the following cases the theory of the basic structure of the Indian Constitution was propounded or was suggested by the Supreme Court, in which it was told that any part including the fundamental rights of the Constitution are subject to amendment. They can be amended, but while amending any part or fundamental right of the Constitution, it should be kept in mind that the basic structure of the Constitution should not be encroached or should not be violated. And what are the basic structure? The words that is contained in the preamble of our Constitution, like sovereign, secular, socialist. Then we have the words like equality, social, economic and political fraternity. These words which have been used in the preamble are considered to be the basic structure. And this was announced in the historic case of 1973, Keshavananda Bharti case. What was the objective of the Morley Minto reforms that was passed in 1909? To bring the women into politics, increase the participation of Indians in the assembly, preparing for cooperation in the World War, or implement separate electoral system. What was the basic objective of the Morley Minto reforms of 1909? Please do reply to me. What was the basic objective behind the Morley Minto reforms of 1909? Was it to bring the women into politics? Was it to increase the participation of Indians in the assembly? It was for preparing for cooperation in World War, or implement separate electoral system. What was the objective behind that? You will say it was the separate electorate for the, which one you can say, Muslim community. So this was the basic thing. D. Absolutely correct. Which of the following is or are the session or sessions of our parliament? Monsoon session, winter session, budget session, yeah, all of these. Which of the following is or are the session or sessions of our parliament? Can you please answer this question? This is the most easiest question from the polity. Which of the following is or are the session or sessions of our parliament? Those who are live on the session, don't forget to like and share the session. You see, monsoon, winter and budget, these all are the three sessions. Budget session is the longest one and winter is the shortest one. The maximum gap between the two sessions can be 6 months. 6 months can be the maximum gap between the two sessions. There were 8 types of marriages during the Vedic period. Which one of them is considered as a love marriage? Is it the Brahma Vivah? Is it the Gandharva Vivah? Is it the Deva Vivah? Or is it the Arsh Vivah? Which of the following type of marriages is considered to be the love marriage? Please tell me. You will say, if you talk about the love marriages, the answer will be which one? Gandharva Vivah. Brahm Vivah simply means ki if you belong to the same varn, and you got married, then it is called as the Vam Vivah. Dev Vivah simply means ki when a groom is gifted to the, when a bride is gifted to the groom because of some spiritual performances. And Arsh Vivah is basically when the cow or the oxen was given by the groom to the bride. That was called as the Arsh Vivah. There were the 8 types of Vivah that was performed in the Vedic period. And Gandharva Vivah was considered to be the love marriage. I am so sorry. Just a minute. Coming to the who founded the Grissoms Law University? Was it Gopal, the ruler of the Pala dynasty? Is it Devapal, Karna, or the Dharmpal? Who founded the Grissoms Law University? Please tell me about this. Please tell me, everybody. Can you please answer about this? Remember one thing, that this Grissoms Law University was founded by Dharampal in 8th and 9th century. It was in 8th and 9th. This is presently in the Bhagalpur district of Bihar. Presently it is in the Bhagalpur district of Bihar. Do remember that. Next question is that who was the German general nicknamed Desert Fox? Who was the German general nicknamed Desert Fox during the Second World War? Just a minute. I think something wrong has happened. Okay. Is it General Nelson? Is it General Erwin Rommel? Is it Adolf Hitler? Or none of the option is correct. Who was the German general nicknamed Desert Fox during the Second World War? General Nelson, General Erwin Rommel, Adolf Hitler, or is it the none of the option is correct? You will say it's the General Erwin Rommel. B is the correct answer. Under which treaty British company got the Diwani right of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa from Mughal ruler Shah Alam II? Was it the Treaty of Awadh? Was it the Treaty of Alinagar? Was it the Treaty of Calcutta? or was it the Treaty of Allahabad? Under which of the following treaty the British company got the Diwani? Diwani means the right to collect revenue. Right to collect revenue. This was called as the Diwani right. So this, under which of the following treaty the British company got the Diwani right of Bihar, Bengal and Orissa from the Mughal ruler Shah Alam II? Remember one thing, the Battle of Buxar took place in 1764. So after this Battle of Buxar, you all know that the combined forces of Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II, the Nawab of Awadh Suzaud-Dawla and the Nawab of Bengal Mir Qasim was defeated by the British East India Company, and after that a Treaty of Allahabad was inflicted on them in the year 1765, and through this Treaty of Allahabad the Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa was ceded or was given by the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II to the British East India Company. Don't forget about that. And the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II was made as the pensioner of East India Company with an annual payment of rupees 22 lakhs. Which of the following is related to the Blue Revolution? This is the most easiest question, I think. Is it irrigation? Is it agriculture? Is it fishing? Or is it indigo cultivation? Which of the following is related to the Blue Revolution? Irrigation, practice of irrigation, practicing of agriculture, fishing practices, or the indigo revolution? Which of the following is related to the Blue Revolution? Remember one thing. Remember one term, ichthyology. This ichthyology is called as the study of fish. Then we have pisciculture. This is called as the rearing of fish. And this Blue Revolution is basically associated with the same pisciculture, that is called as the fishing. C is the correct answer. Which countries are separated by the Macmahon Line? Is it India and Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, India, China, or India, Nepal? Please tell me about this. Which countries are separated by the Macmahon Line? Is it India, Bangladesh? Is it India, Pakistan? Is it India, China, or is it India, Nepal? Please go for the answer. Everybody. Macmahon Line separates which of the following countries? It's the boundary line between which of the following countries? This is the question for you. You will say it's the India-China. When it comes to India and Pakistan, this is the Durand Line. No, this is called as the Radcliffe. The Durand is between Afghanistan, Pakistan. This is Afghanistan and Pakistan. India, Pakistan, Sir Creek is also there. This is in the Rann of Kutch. Gujarat. Which of the following controls the wind speed? Is it the pressure gradient? Is it the rotation of the earth? Is it the insolation? What is insolation? The process of incoming solar radiation, or none of the option is correct. Which of the following controls the wind speed? Is it pressure gradient? Is it rotation of the earth, or is it the insolation? Please tell me about this. Which of the following controls the wind speed? Pressure gradient, rotation of the earth, insolation, or none of the option is correct. This is the pressure gradient. And pressure is totally dependent on which one? You can say temperature. And temperature depends on which one? Insolation. And this also depends on the heat zone. In which two layers of the earth does the Gutenberg discontinuity lie? This Gutenberg discontinuity is between which two layers of the earth? The crust and the mantle and the core, the upper and the lower mantle, the inner and the outer core. This Gutenberg discontinuity basically separates which two layers of the earth? Which two layers of the earth are separated by the Gutenberg discontinuity? Please go for the reply. Please go for the answer. This is the mantle and the core. Brain receives and sends the signals in the form of chemical impulses, magnetic impulses, mechanical impulses, or the electrical impulses. Brain receives and sends the signals in which of the following form? Chemical impulses, magnetic impulses, mechanical impulses, or the electrical impulses. In which of the following form the brain receives and sends the signal? Please go for the reply. Chemical, magnetic, mechanical, or the electrical. We all know the brain receives and sends the signals in the form of which one? Electrical impulses. Vitamin K is related to which of the following? Is it for the fertility? Is it for the blood synthesis? Is it for the blood clot? Or is it for the skin integrity? Vitamin K is related to which of the following? This is the question for you. No issues, Sanket, but finally you are live on the session. And those who are live, please don't forget to like and share the session. So vitamin K is mostly related to which of the following phenomena? You will say this is the blood clot. This helps in the which one? Blood clot. C is the correct answer. Hereditary characteristics are passed on from parent to the offspring chiefly through which of the following means? The hereditary characters are passed on from parent to the offspring by which of the following mode? Through the genes, through the enzymes, through the gametes, or through the centrosome. Which of the following is responsible for the transmission of hereditary characteristics from parent to the offspring? Now these are science questions, absolutely. You will say it's the genes. Lysosomes are known as the suicidal bags because of their proteolytic enzymes, parasitic nucleus, hydrolytic enzymes, or the phagocytic activity. Why the lysosomes are considered as the suicide bags? Because they have the capacity to damage their own cells. Yeah, I have already told it at the beginning of the class that we have lost one of the fine TV anchor of Aaj Tak, Rohit Sardana. And this was a very unusual demise. You will say phagocytic activities. D is the correct answer. In which organ of the body does the detoxification of the most poisonous substances takes place? The detoxification of the most poisonous substances takes place in which of the following organ? Is it A, kidney? Is it B, liver? Is it C, lungs? Or is it the stomach? Please tell me. In which of the following organ of the body does the detoxification of the most poisonous substances takes place? Is it kidney? Is it liver? Is it lungs? Or is it the stomach? What would you say? It's the liver. When you consume most of the alcohol, so alcohol is also an intoxicating substance, so it will damage your liver. And because of excessive alcohol intake, you can even come across liver cirrhosis. Yeah, absolutely rip to him. Diaphragm is a means of contraception and it is fixed over cervix, It is fixed in the fallopian tube. Is it in the uterus? Or none of the option is correct? We call it diaphragm. This diaphragm is a means of contraception, and it is fixed over which of the following? Is it fixed over cervix, in the fallopian tube, in the uterus, or none of the option is correct? What you will say? It's fixed in the cervix. Loudness of sound depends upon which of the following? Is it frequency? Is it wavelength? Is it amplitude? Or is it the overtones? Loudness of the sound is basically dependent upon which of the following factor? Is it frequency? Is it wavelength? Is it amplitude? Or is it the overtones? The loudness of the sound depends on which of the following factor? Frequency, wavelength, amplitude, या the overtones. What you will say? It's the amplitude. C is the correct answer. So please make a note that Parivartan 2.0 gives you access to more than 70 plus courses with a validity of complete 1 year, and you can avail these courses by downloading the Example official app from the Google Play Store. And if you want to know in details about any of these courses in Parivartan 2.0, you can call us on 9873111552, and you can also WhatsApp us on 8448116245. Under this Parivartan 2.0 70 plus courses, we bring to you UP special courses, railway related courses, defense courses, technical courses, teaching related courses, SSC related courses, banking, Bihar special, MP special, Rajasthan special, and other courses as well. And all this bouquet of 70 plus courses will be provided to you with a validity of 1 year just for rupees 14.99. So don't forget to subscribe Example official app. So guys, keep following us on YouTube. Then we have Facebook, Instagram, as well as Telegram. So do take very good care of yourself. Be confined to your places. Don't move outside unless it is highly essential. Keep yourself in a very good condition. Keep taking steam. Just keep using the gargle with the lukewarm water. And please do take very good care of yourself. Thank you so much. Bye-bye and have a great weekend ahead. Thank you so much and have a safe weekend ahead. Thank you so much, everybody.